The Eagles on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll. Now a handoff to start it out. Robbins.
let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
3rd down give to Robinson. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series.
Menu narration option is set to off.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Fights him off.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Second and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Running back sent in motion left. To throw it on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He finds Johnson. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The
quarterback. Bring that award.
Now the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Right to the air is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he gets it down to the 32. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes now to throw.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Say hello to Haloti Nana. He gets there on the sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now back to throw. Flushed. And the pressure gets to him again. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21, and they can't bring him down.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Evans, the motion man here. Straight to the air they go. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. Past midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. He cuts it left, finds some open space. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Flying down.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. In motion, it's Jefferson.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Throwing is Palmer.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Tucker Kraft,
56 yards.
and the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Palmer looking to throw. Escapes the sack. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
Purdy looking to throw.
Flush to, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Able to slither by. Again with a juke. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Ty Johnson punching it in from a yard away.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Palmer breaks the huddle now. He'll bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Purdy. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Fielded just inside the 30. Oh, good move.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Palmer.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Palmer gives to Johnson.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Ty Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
because you get pushed 5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
Atlanta regains possession of the football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Throwing here, Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
107 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, it's Johnson. Able to fight through one tackle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Oh, Palmer looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here,
that's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,